Verse 20. They all ate and were satisfied. Keyword satisfied. So they didn't be like, oh, crumb, little communion crumb, whatever. They were satisfied. Like, so this was enough for them to eat and survive. I just shut my Bible, but luckily it's tagged. Okay. And then another one is that there's 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. So not only did he give it to like everyone, there's still some left. Like that's how much he blessed the meal. And here's the last thing. It's my favorite. Verse 21. The number of those who ate was about 5,000 men, besides women and children. So, men didn't just eat, but women and children ate also. That number is a rough estimate. Oh, someone doesn't listen. All right, that's all right. That's cool.
I'm with my kid.
All right.
It's always our excuse.
I love you. All right. So 5,000 men. So only men. There's women and children also. So honestly, no one knows how many, but there's at least 5,000, which is ridiculous. And here's a cool thing. We're gonna flip like a page or whatever to Matthew 15, verse 32. Oh, that was another one. I forgot to turn news. Alright. Jesus called his disciples to him and said, I have compassion for these people. They have already been with me for 3 days and have nothing to eat. I do not want to send them away hungry, or they may collapse on their way. His disciples answered, where could we get enough bread in this remote place to feed such a crowd? How many loaves do you have? Jesus asked. 7, they replied, and a few small fish. He told the crowd to sit down on the ground. Then he took the 7 loaves and the fish, and when he had given thanks, he broke them and gave them to the disciples, and they in turn to the people. They all ate and were satisfied. Afterward, the disciples picked up 7 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate was 4,000, besides women and children. So, not only did he feed 5,000, but in chapter later, he fed 4,000. Awesome. I didn't even know that until like about 2 weeks ago. I thought that was amazing. Yeah, I was actually hanging out with Taylor Wilbur, and we were riding bikes, and we got to the beach. When we got to the beach, we sat down, and we were able to have a picnic on the beach, and it was something nice. And she had my Bible on me, and I pulled it out, and I was telling her about how I read Matthew 14, where Jesus fed 5,000 people, and I was, looking at it, and I was telling her that. I was like, did you know that he did it twice? She's like, no, I have no idea. I turned the page to the next chapter, and I was like, this guy did it twice. This dude did it twice. And if you don't even believe Matthew, it's in Luke also. I'm not going to read that one, but I read it the other day. Yeah, so I thought that was cool too. And then the next story for his supernaturalness is when Jesus walks on water, found in Matthew 14. So I just flip back over. Verses 25 through 29. As you can see, there's a little man walking on water. That's Jesus. Just kidding. Alright. During the 4th watch of the night, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. It's a ghost, they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, take courage, it is I, do not be afraid. Lord, if it's you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. Come, he said. Then Peter got down on the boat, walked to the water, and came towards Jesus. Another word we found repeated is do not be afraid. And that goes back to the beginning. A lot of times we question God, question Jesus, question their being, their ability. And that's something we shouldn't do. Because who are we to question him? Who are we to question him? Like, we are nothing. We are so small in comparison to him. Something like this, I can't do it. I don't know tried gravity's against me on that one. And God is just really, he's really cool. Like, this dude walks on water. He feeds people. He's so compassionate. And when he sees them, he's always like, do not be afraid. When he calmed the storm, he told them, do not be afraid. Take courage. Do not be afraid. Because God, he got your back. Whenever we question him about something that's happened in our lives, we always ask him, like, why me? Why am I the person that this happened to? I always do the right thing. I have a good head on my shoulders. I know you guys question me because I do it. I always ask him why certain things happen in my life. But here's the cool thing. He knows. He knows why things happen. He has a plan for each one of you in here. He has a plan for everyone out there. And he has your back. All you have to do is just give it up to him. And so here's the next thing. This next little passage. It's, do we believe? And that's in John 5, 1 through 9. Sometime later, Jesus went to Jerusalem for a feast of the Jews. Now they're in Jerusalem, near the sheep gate at a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda. Bethesda. I'm dyslexic, so I don't care. And which is surrounded by 5 covered, colonnades. Really? All right. All right, here's where I actually highlighted. Here, a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in his condition for some time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me in the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. That's something. Once again, this guy questioned God. Or Jesus. He questioned him and said, "No one help me. There's no one here for me. I've been this way for so long, and that's just gonna have to be him." You know what? Jesus had so much compassion for him. He says, "You will be healed. You can do it. You get up, pick up your mat, and walk." And he was able to do it. We all face a big issue, whether we really believe in the power of God. When the paralytic in John 5, 1 through 9, who had camped out by the pool, that place, for many years, hoping to be healed, asked Jesus to heal him. Asked Jesus to heal him. Why did Jesus first ask him if he really wanted to be healed? So that's a question for you. Why did the paralytic ask Jesus why did Jesus ask him if he really wanted to be healed? Why did Jesus ask that guy if he wanted to be healed?
Maybe pride.
Pride.
Jesus thought, well, it could be a pride thing.
Yeah, like one thing I was thinking was, if this guy who has been paralyzed, he said for 38 years, if he truly wanted to get better, is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? Because he was just kind of like, oh, and when he asked if you want to get well, he's just like, oh, I can't. People, get in my way. No one help me. It's just kind of like lollygagging.
He wasn't like, yes.
Yeah, it wasn't like, hear me. He's like, yeah. There's an excuse for everything.
If you want to.
Yeah. And so it's a question you got. Anyway, so she like introduced that idea, and then here's something. And she says, maybe Amy Dillard pinpointed one of our greatest struggles as Christians. We really don't believe. Why? Well, maybe we still think we can be like gods and take care of things take care of things ourselves. Maybe Jesus' powerful scares us. We're scared both of what he will do and what he won't do. Maybe we're afraid that faith is just a fairy tale, so we doubt we should really invest in our hearts. Is everything else saying? be our own saviors. We're afraid to believe in something that we can't see or physically touch. We're afraid that he's too powerful, that he'll use his power to hurt us or whatever. It's like Bruce Almighty when he's in the heaven and with a bunch of file cabinets or whatever. Or no, that was when it was empty completely. There's only one file cabinet. And he uses his questioning and he's like, "Smite me, O mighty smiter." Like, do we really think God's a smiter? Like, yeah, like for real. Like, do you really think he's the bully on the animal? Look at you. No, and then some of us are even bigger chickens because we're afraid of what he won't do. So many times we're like, "Dear God, I pray that I can have a Ferrari and I can get win $1 million jackpot." When that doesn't happen, we like freak out. Like we're just like, "God, where were you in that one?" Well, it's like, "Where were you?" Like, come on. And it's like we only go to him for all our wants. We're just like, "Hey God, my bills are coming up. I want $1 million." Like that, it's not, he's no genie. He's not like, "You have 3 commands." No, it's not like that at all. And so, why are we sitting here and making him something that he's not? He's not like some little character dude from a movie or from a book or story. Like, he's the real deal in this Bible. So now I'm going to go back to another passage from Mark's story of Jesus mean and wild. It says, "This simplistic answer would not have gone over in some of the more sophisticated congregations of which I've been a part of. As I noted, it didn't go over well with me until I was confronted with my unbelief. The reasons for that are complex, but I think one is that the power of Christ frightens us, as well as it should, and we'll do anything to avoid facing it as an ongoing reality, much to our loss." So that was just in response to what I just said about why we find it so hard to believe in God and that he's actually capable of doing something, that he loves us and he's compassionate for us. And all right. So I have one more thing I want to read for you guys. So basically everyone knows the gist of Christ coming for us. We all sinned, we were failing miserably, and like I said, God loved us and he sent his one and only son to die for us. To die on the cross and shed his blood. He suffered tremendously. We always freak out and we complain about, "Oh, I need some Tylenol, I got a headache." And that doesn't compare to what he went through. He got whipped like 40 times or something. 39? Oh yeah, it was 40 is killed. Yeah. So it's close. That's because I don't have the story right in front of me. You guys can look it up later. It's in the Bible. It's pretty sweet. It's like Google. Just Bible it.
Bible it.
But for real, like, he loved us, and because he died on the cross for us, like, that's it. We're saved. And all we have to do is just confess with our mouths that he's our Lord and Savior. And so, I want to read this verses from John 3:16 through 18. But I'm reading it from the version called The Message. I have NIV. The Message words it pretty cool.